I started on my YouTube journey, trying to take YouTube seriously back in December of last year. Now, unfortunately, back then, I wasn't getting any views. But that was only because I didn't know the secret. And the thing is, once I discovered the secret back in May of this year, I was able to create consistently. And that consistency, powered by the secret, allowed me to attract more views, more subscribers, and even sign my first 9 clients. And so I not only gained, arbitrary metrics, views, subscribers, money, but I also gained immense fulfillment. All because of the secret. Shit. I even manifested my wife in 24 days because of the secret. I'm talking single on July 15th when I began manifesting her, to married on August 8th in 24 days. So what is the secret? How can you use the secret to change your own life? To manifest abundance in your reality? To grow on YouTube, attract your dream partner, attract clients? Let's find out. Popping gang. Alright, so got my little notes here for the video. This video probably won't be too long, but let's talk about the secret. So, what is the secret? It's actually pretty simple. Authenticity. That's it. Literally just being authentic, being yourself. That is how you attract more subscribers, more views, clients, maybe even you want to manifest your dream partner. I'm not going to say you're going to attract your partner from YouTube like I did. I literally met my wife Erin on YouTube. She found one of my videos. She, we eventually started talking in DMs, getting to know each other a bit. We had like a mutual interest in business, and we just started developing a friendship there. She showed interest that she wanted to work with me, become one of my clients. She eventually became one of my clients. Then we became business partners, and then we got together and we got married. That's how it went. Literally, she found me on YouTube. Here's the thing, guys. I like to say that your abundance is directly proportional to your authenticity. And here's why that's the case. God created us to be in alignment with our true nature. God created us to be authentic, right? And the thing is, when we're living in alignment with our true nature, we're living in alignment with the true nature of reality. And one facet of the true nature of reality is abundance. Reality, right? God is infinite love, abundance, infinite creativity. And since we are created in God's image, Genesis 1:26, let us create man, create them in our likeness, right? We are created in God's image. Since we are created in God's image, that must mean that we are also capable of infinite love, infinite abundance, unlimited creativity. And we are. But we can only access that if we're actually living in alignment with truth, right? Living in alignment with the truth of reality and living in alignment with our own truth. If we're not being ourselves, if we're instead living in alignment with programming that was put onto us by school, by the school system, by society, the government, your parents, your friends, the news, social media, content creators, influencers, whatever it is, whoever has been programming you, if it's not programming that you would like because it's, people that you want to be more like, that's actually in alignment with who you are and who you want to become, your highest version, then you're living inauthentically. You're living in alignment with programming that isn't actually you. And if you're doing that, that means that the mask you're wearing is making more headway in your life than you are. I want you to sit on that for a second. The lie that you've been living is making more progress towards a goal that isn't even yours than you, your authentic self, is making towards your goals. How does that make you feel? Let me tell you, it made me feel like shit. It made me feel like trash. And so I decided that I was fucking tired of living inauthentically. I was tired of not being vulnerable. I was tired of having walls up. I was tired of not sharing my truth. I was tired of not being able to be myself. Because the thing is, your true self emits a frequency that attracts others that resonate with that frequency. Think about this, right? Think about when you were in a relationship or you were pursuing somebody, but you weren't actually, oh, excuse me. That's that coffee I was drinking 10 minutes ago. Imagine you were pursuing somebody, right? But in that pursuit, you weren't actually being authentic. You were maybe doing things your friends were telling you to do, or doing things some dating influencer told you to do, right? Pickup artist, whatever it is. Maybe you were just sacrificing your authenticity and hiding behind the mask, trying to attract somebody that way. Here's the thing. If you attract somebody with the mask, that means they like the mask. What happens when you take the mask off? They're like, what the hell's going on here? This ain't what I came here for. Rightfully so. And so, when you permit energy, the frequency of the mask, of the lie, you only attract people who are attracted to that lie. And let me tell you guys, you can only live in a lie for so long, right? I like to say that I dated the same girl for 5 years, except it was 15 different girls. All because I was emitting such an inauthentic version of myself, right? I was trying to be a playboy. I was, super damaged, super unhealthy attachment. Didn't know how to communicate. I felt like I needed a woman. I felt like I needed a relationship. I needed love, right? I needed these things. None of that was actually true. None of that was in alignment with who I really was inside. But because I had damage, I had walls up, right? Caused by damaged relationships with, my mom, with my dad, with my grandmother, things like this. These things manifested in my not being able to show up authentically. Not being able to express authentically. And because of that, I hid behind the mask. And so I attracted people attracted to the mask. Attracted to the damage. It didn't hit me until the last one, right? Number 15. And I was like, okay, yeah. I see now that every single girl I've dated has had their walls up. Why? I had my walls up. Every single girl I dated had daddy issues. Why? I have some daddy issues. At least I did. And I'm not going to act like I'm, perfect now. I'm still working. I'm still trying to figure out where my inner work is. But I've brought in a lot of my shadow into the light. And that's allowed me to see what I wasn't seeing, accepting what I wasn't accepting, being what I wasn't being. That authenticity was the key. Once I started being my authentic self, right, I was showing up on YouTube as my authentic self for about, a month and a half, 2 months. Someone named Lava Mama, at least that's her title now, someone named Erin, aka my wife, commented on one of my videos. And, a couple months later, we were married. That's how it goes. When you're showing up as your true self, your true people come. And so I want to give you 3 reasons to how showing up as your true self, 3 ways of showing up as your true self, helps you grow your YouTube channel as a coach, or just grow your YouTube channel in general. Right? This video is titled The Secret to Growing Your YouTube as a Coach, but if you're here, if you're in another business or you want to get into business, these 3 tips will help you out, okay? So number 1, you want to be authentic by sharing your wins. I've grown the most in my YouTube journey when I shared my wins as a coach, right? When I shared making my first sale online, my first $16 online. When I shared my wins of making $1,100 in 9 days online, right? When I was sharing those wins, those videos got me a lot of my success. They got me a lot of views. I think I have 11 videos that have 1,000 views as of right now, and I'm pretty sure 5 or 6 of them are basically me just talking about my journey with money and sharing my wins and sharing the lessons that came along with those wins. So when you share your wins, you build authority, and that authority proves that you have competence. It proves that you actually know what you're talking about. That's social proof, right? And so sharing your wins authentically, just showing up and sharing your wins, that is going to get people to see that people that are like you can also get those same wins. Number 2, sharing your losses. Just as much you want to share your wins, you want to share your losses as well. I haven't been I'm trying to figure out how to package videos in terms of sharing my losses, but I have thought about making a video talking about how I haven't made any money in the last 2 months online, right? I was actually thinking, if I still haven't gotten a sale by August 5th or October 5th, August 5th was the last time I received money from a client, I'm gonna be like, ooh, okay, yeah, I can be like, I've made $0 online in the last 2 months. Here's what I've learned. Something like that, right? My first 2-3 months of taking business seriously, I made over $1,600, and basically the last 2 months, I've made nada. Why? Well, I was, one, unfocused, unclear on what I was offering. I kept, one of my mentors named Hamza, he likes to say being an ADHD entrepreneur, which is like not staying focused, not staying like true to what you wanted to do, not having something you're consistently grinding towards. Think about this. How could you realistically make headway on something if you're trying to make headway on 100 different things? Like Alex Hormozy, an entrepreneur I look up to a lot, he says, no one becomes great by doing 100 things one time. They become great by doing one thing 100 times. Focus, clarity. And since I didn't really have much clarity on what I was trying to offer, on what I was selling in August and September, I didn't make any money. But now I understand that I'm here to help my fellow coaches, mentors, and course creators build YouTube funnels, because that's what I do, that's what I love. I love YouTube. I think YouTube is the best social media platform to build your content catalog and to get clients, because long form content is king in my opinion. I made $544 with one video. I signed a client with one YouTube video. It's a 28-minute video. That's it. One video. And I signed a client like that. Long form content is king. I was actually talking to Aaron this morning about this, about how when you give long form value, it gets people to connect with you better, shows your competence more, gives people like that personality, that connection, that you can provide more value and build more trust as long as you're actually like spitting game, you're being authentic, stuff like that. That's why I love long form content. I also just love to yap. I love to run my mouth, so you know that's fair. But I personally think long form is king. And if you're interested in building a YouTube funnel, but also having a foundation in spirituality, in all my videos I talk about God, I talk about spirituality, because that's a big part of who I am. You see that right there? Spiritual entrepreneurs. That's what I'm about. I'm about bridging the world of spirituality and entrepreneurship. Here's the thing. You need masculine and feminine to create anything, right? You need a man and a woman to create a baby, right? That's the same thing with everything. In business, you also need the masculine and the feminine. The masculine structure, the feminine flow. The masculine strategies of business, like the YouTube funnel. And the feminine energetics of business, like mindset, spirituality, inner work. That is what I teach in my Digital Alchemist program. If you work one-to-one with me, I will not only help you build your YouTube funnel for your coaching clients, your mentors, your mentees rather, or getting sales from your digital courses. I'll also help you lay a strong foundation in mindset and inner work with spirituality. Because the thing is, you can want to make money all you want. If you don't believe you can make money, you never will. If you don't know that you're the person who's capable of making money online, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, however much money you want to make, right? You never will. One of my favorite entrepreneurs, his name is Dan Koh. I was recently watching one of his videos talking about how to make your first $1,000 in 60 days. And that's actually what I did. And I was interested to just see some insights on what he said. And in the beginning of the video, he said, if you can make $1,000, you can make $100,000. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. If you can make $1,000 one time, what's stopping you from making $1,000 100 times? Your beliefs. That's it. It's not the skills. You already have the skills. You've proved it. It's just the beliefs. That's it. And so conquering your limited beliefs is so crucial. That is everything. If your limited beliefs are keeping you stuck, if your beliefs aren't empowering, if you have things in the shadow that need to be brought into the light and integrated, you'll never make the progress you want to make in business. Your business is a reflection of you. Your external success is a reflection of your internal state. And so just as much as you need the masculine strategies, the tactics, the funnels to actually get the clients, you need to be the person who can get the clients. That's the masculine and the feminine energetics of business, or the masculine and the feminine dynamics of business. That was kind of a rant, but if you're ready to master your masculine and feminine so you can create the business that you want to create, gaining financial, location, and time freedom. That's what I'm working towards every single day. If you want to join me on that journey and gain more progress on your journey, right? Rather than doing it alone, you come work with me because I've already been in this game for almost a year now. Come apply to my program. It's in the description. All right, no more plug. So, sharing your wins, sharing your losses. Both are very important. Sharing your wins builds authority. Sharing your losses builds trust. It shows that you're being vulnerable, that you're willing to be vulnerable. That's very important. Sharing your struggles, sharing the things you've went through. That's super important. That's what digital alchemy is about. That's what my program, Digital Alchemist, is about. Alchemy is about turning your struggles into service, turning your wounds into wisdom, turning your pain into purpose. Digital alchemy is about using your purpose and turning it into profit, turning your pain into not only purpose but profit, turning your pain into purpose and profit, your lead into gold. That's what digital alchemy is about. Turning your pain into purpose, that's the first half, that's the feminine, that's the inner work, that's the healing. And turning your purpose into profit, that's the masculine. You need both. That's what digital alchemy is about. And when you be vulnerable, you show people that you are someone they can trust. They're someone that you can relate to. As much as you need to show that you're competent and that you're knowledgeable on the subject, you also need that connection. People can know that you're smart and that you have, knowledge, experience, skill sets that are awesome and that can help them. But if they don't like you as a person, they're never going to work with you. You need your personality to come through. That's something I'm actually trying to learn more and more every day. How do I show up more in my authentic energy every day? Especially in my writing. That's something I'm really trying to hone. But it's really just about being your authentic self. If you're not someone who is like super loud, super energetic, always got a smile on their face like I do, that's cool. But you just want to show up as your authentic self because your people will be attracted to that. You don't have to try to be someone else. Don't try to be me. I don't want you to try to be me. You're going to lose. I'm better than you at being me because I'm me. You can never make content better than me because you're not me. Or you can never make content that is mine because you're not me. There we go. And the thing is, no one can make content that's yours because they're not you. Stop trying to be someone else and just be yourself. Don't try to be better. Be different. And everyone has the ability to be different because everyone is unique. Everyone. Your competitive advantage is you. Stop trying to be someone else. That's how you lose your advantage. Sharing your wins, sharing your losses, right? Building your authority, building your vulnerability, building your trust. The third way to show authentically is share your personality, right? What I was just talking about earlier. And this builds that connection, right? So sharing your wins builds authority, sharing your losses builds trust, sharing your personality builds connection. You want to give out yourself, right? If you like to make jokes, if you like to throw in one-liners in there, throw them in there. If you like to change up your voice and, do like hand gestures like I do it. If you like to laugh at your own jokes because you think you're funny, do it. I do that all the time. You want to put as much of yourself into your content. Because like I said, people can see that you know what you're talking about. But if they don't like the person who the talking is coming out of, it don't matter. It don't matter. As a coach, as a mentor, as a course creator, you're selling yourself. You're selling yourself because you're selling your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience through the filter of your personality. That's what it is. People come to learn from you because they like you. And how can they know they like you if you don't show them who you are? Doesn't make any sense. Once I really just started embracing my authenticity, I was fully in it. I started seeing success. I didn't grow at all, like damn near at all, from December to May. I was also inconsistent, but I wasn't showing up as myself either, which is why I was being inconsistent. It's pretty hard to show up and live a lie every day, right? It's not easy. So stop living a lie. When you're living a lie, you're trying to fight against the current. It's too much friction. You're making it harder on yourself. Be in your truth and go with the flow. That's how it should be. From December last year to May of this year, I went from like 13 to 69 subs. 56 subs in 6 months. Granted, I was inconsistent. for most of that time. But still, no growth. And yet, when I started being authentic, May 15th to August 24th, right, my 101 days of daily uploads, consistency, powered by authenticity, what did I do? I grew over almost like 1,100 subs. I grew over 1,000 subs in those 100 days. I signed my first 9 clients. I made my first $1,600 online in 100 days. I literally manifested my dream partner in 100 days. Like, bro, all because I was just being myself. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now let me tell you this. It's not easy showing up and being yourself every day. So I want to invite you. Check out my free courses in the description. They're literally hosted right here on YouTube. You don't even have to give me your email or anything. Check out my Purposeful Productivity mini course. That is the course, in my opinion, to figure out what mindsets you need that are holding you back still, the things that you don't quite know yet. Identify where your blocks are, right? The things that are stopping you from being vulnerable, being authentic, showing up as your authentic and best self. And it also gives you the tools you need to start, like the strategies to start building your online business as a coach. Literally, half of it is the feminine energetics, half of it is the masculine strategies. I literally give you the whole like mini outline. My full Purposeful Productivity course is 6 hours of content, and this Purposeful Productivity course is 2 hours. It's 8 of the most valuable videos out of the 21 videos in the course. Because I'm just so committed to serving the people, helping you guys like make progress that actually changes your life. I just want you guys to check that out for free here on YouTube, alright? You don't even got to give me your email. But if you do want to give me your email, my free newsletter is also in the description. My name is Jaden. I'm here building the community of spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs, people who want to spread love, spread education, spread fulfillment, reach financial independence doing what we love every single day. If that's something you want to be a part of, come join along for the Digital Renaissance Creators Movement, the Digital Alchemist Movement, us who are turning our pain into not only purpose, but profit. If that's a movement you want to be part of, drop a sub, like, share, please. Everything always means a lot to me, guys. And if you're ready, if you're committed to not only your YouTube funnel building, right, building your business, using YouTube for your coaching, your mentorship, or your course creator business, your digital course business, right, you're not only committed to the YouTube aspect, the masculine part, but you're also committed to doing the mindset work, the inner work, the shadow work. Having your foundation in spirituality, the feminine, come join my one-to-one program, right? You can apply with the link in the description, all right? It's the first link. Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay loving. I'll catch you on next video. Thumbs out. Yoink.